As I said, we're going to start with some messages. First, we will have John Burkow, our Chancellor of the University, followed by Professor Anthony Foster, our Vice-Chancellor, and then Molly Purcell, who is our Student Union President.
I'm John Burkow, Chancellor of the University of Essex. At Essex, we say you find the world in one place. And while we may not be together today, we remain united in spirit, in our Essex spirit, I hope you agree. As Chancellor, I chair the annual meeting of the University Court, and I attend graduation ceremonies for the joy and privilege of presenting to graduating students the degrees which they have earned. I have a number of things in common with Essex students. First, I have in common with many of you that I was the first in my family to have the chance to go to university. That has meant an enormous amount to me, and 36 years on from graduating, I still feel the most enduring gratitude to this place. It's very special. The other thing I have in common with you, and in fact with all of you, is that I attended a transformative institution. Essex is different. You and I, have inherited a precious gift of a transformative Essex education. That's the way to view it. It's a precious gift, which we will carry for the rest of our lives. I hope you're celebrating your success as wildly as is realistically possible. You deserve to do that, because it's a wonderful success. Your inspiration, talent, and ability, and your perspiration, hard work, and persistence are what have got you here. You should be incredibly proud of what you've achieved. I hope you feel that you will be leaving this chapter of student life with a gift, and I hope you will use this gift, sure, to help yourself, but also to help others. Please remain involved with the university, its networks, its support, its community. Hopefully you will be able to attend the planned full and proper graduation ceremony next year, in which case I hope to see you there. And remember, you are Essex for life. As alumni, you are now part of its global family of over 100,000 and part of its future. So stay in touch, stay connected with us and the next Essex generation. As you go out into the world, be bold, be brilliant, and be brave. Fulfill your potential and be successful as you know you can be. Thank you, and once again, congratulations.
A very warm hello to our graduands. On behalf of the university, I'd like to congratulate each of you on successfully gaining your degree. I know that you worked hard during your time at Essex, and knowing Essex students as I do, you'll have risen to the serious challenges that we've all faced. I very much hope we'll be able to hold full graduation ceremonies next year, and for me to congratulate you face to face, and that you'll be able to attend and enjoy the full celebrations that you deserve. Obviously, things are very different again this year, And given the challenges that we've all faced, that makes your achievements even greater. Let's consider for a moment all the people who've played their part in supporting you to reach this day: your family, your friends, and your university lecturers. Coming to the University of Essex is not just about getting a degree. It's also about getting an education in the unique circumstances this year has thrown at us. And as your Vice-Chancellor, I'm incredibly proud of what you've learned and the impact that you have had outside the lecture theatre, the seminar room, and laboratories. From your involvement in clubs and societies to the powerhouse of our volunteering teams, albeit largely virtual this year, many of our most wonderful achievements are your achievements. I'm incredibly proud of the Essex spirit you've demonstrated throughout your time with us, and you've every reason to be proud of having earned your University of Essex degree. Today marks the start of your next chapter, and while some of you will know what you want to do, such as exploring a career, starting a business, or postgraduate study, some of you may value some guidance. The journey from student to citizen of the world is not always easy, but you're not alone, and we're here to support you. So please, as alumni, stay in contact with us, especially over the next weeks and months, because we're here to help you navigate your way through these very challenging times. Finally, I'd like you to remember that Essex is a university that embraces inclusivity and internationalism. As a community, we're led by these values, and we believe in doing the right thing. And right now, in this world, these values have never been more important. You'll be part of our community for life, and the world needs Essex graduates now more than ever. Please enjoy yourselves until I hope we can meet again. Thank you, and very many congratulations.
I'm Molly Purcell, your Students' Union President. I'd like to share in celebrating your success and congratulate you. It has been such a tough year, but we're celebrating together in spirit. There are so many things that make Essex Students' Union members special. We're a community, and we've made things happen together, like improving Wi-Fi on campus and lobbying to get the Paternoster lift reopened. We work hard and we play hard. We achieve things from sports to societies to our amazing volunteering. Individually, you've demonstrated your commitment, your staying power and your talent. You'll be an Essex student forever, and there's a legacy to pass on. You should be so proud, and we're so proud of you. And we'll continue to stand shoulder to shoulder with you on your journeys. Hopefully, we'll see you for your planned graduation next year. Congratulations.
Hello everyone, welcome back to me. So I'm going to give a speech now, and then we will also have some messages from my colleagues in the Law School and Human Rights Centre. So welcome again, graduates, friends and family, wherever you are around the world, to celebrate the 2021 graduation of the School of Law and Human Rights Centre. It is very strange to be sitting here in my study at home, speaking to you all through my PC, and not being able to experience the joy of this day with you. The university does have plans to hold in-person graduation ceremonies when it is safe to do so, and I look forward to seeing you all in person, dressed in your robes, with your families and friends, with big smiles on your faces, ready to celebrate your wonderful achievements. Despite the challenges brought by the impact of COVID-19, we have had a very successful year in the law school, teaching the law that matters, engaging in world-leading research that influences policymakers and creates positive impact on the lives of people around the world, and providing human rights expertise at national and international organisations at the highest levels. We have continued our civic engagement and services to the community through the Essex Law Clinic and the Human Rights Centre Clinic. Our ethos and our outlook is global, recognising the vital importance of international partnerships. And we have continued to embrace opportunities this year for international engagement, such as, for example, through the launch of our public international law lecture series, which was organised by our colleagues, Dr. Megan Wong and Dr. Emily Jones, and a human rights and climate change symposium organised by Dr. Stephen Turner. Essex also held a special event with the UNHRC and the Global Academic Interdisciplinary Network to celebrate 70 years of protecting people forced to flee. Academics from the school and the Human Rights Centre also launched a COVID-19 response publication organised by Dr. Andrew Fagan and Dr. Carla Firstman. Our students have also had successes this year. For example, we had our student-led Human Rights in Asia conference, and one of our students was a runner-up in the category of Best Contribution by an Individual Student at the Law Works and Attorney General Student Pro Bono Awards. It is our students who are central to our law school, and it is you who we come together to celebrate today. So a big congratulations to you all. First, on your wonderful achievement of graduating from the Law School and Human Rights Centre at Essex. And second, for doing so at this time in global history. Each of you have had to learn to study in a new way through remote learning and in a context that presented difficult challenges, coping with the events of the wider world and the impact of these on you, your family and friends, and your studies. Please do not underestimate this. In overcoming this adversity, you have shown tremendous resilience and tenacity, making your achievements even more impressive. Graduation marks the end of this stage of your studies. It is also an important milestone in your lives, a time for reflection on and celebration of your achievements, as well as looking to what lies ahead. During your time with us, you will have grown, not just intellectually in terms of new subject knowledge and skills and new ways of thinking and doing, but also personally as individuals through your experiences. Many of you will have made contributions to our school in different ways, through acting as course reps and module reps, student ambassadors and peer mentors, by being involved in student societies and clinical activities, and by taking part in the school's mooting, client interviewing, negotiation, and other competitions. Each of you will have travelled on your own personal journey, having come from different places and life experiences. You may have been the first in your family to go to university or to study law. You may have returned to study as a mature student, or completed your studies whilst caring for children or other family members, or juggling work commitments. You may have studied in a different country or in a different language, or you may have struggled with difficult personal circumstances during the course of your studies. So please take time to reflect on this and feel pride in what you have achieved. You stand now on the threshold of the next stage of your life, excited, eager, perhaps a little daunted. Whether you are planning to continue in your studies or enter employment, or take some time to consider your next steps, I hope that you will take with you, the values that we hold dear in the Law School and Human Rights Centre, such as a desire for social justice, curiosity of mind and openness to new ideas, tolerance, courage, integrity, and compassion. To parents, siblings, partners, other family members and friends, let us not forget your role. For you, this is also a day of emotion and pride. Your love and support will have been crucial in helping our graduates in their accomplishments. I am sure that many of you will have given time and made sacrifices to help our graduates reach this day, whether this was through providing financial support, a listening ear and advice, reading drafts of essays, making cups of tea and coffee and preparing meals, taking on more housework or childcare, and particularly over the last year, giving physical space for learning at home. Your support made a difference, so please enjoy this moment. Graduates, I hope that in the years to come, you will look back fondly at your time with us at Essex and not forget us. So please remember to keep in touch, tell us how you're getting on, and reach out to us, particularly if you need help. Please think about how you might be able to help both our current and future students, possibly as a mentor or through our alumni network and activities. A number of my colleagues will now give some messages, starting with Dr. Andrew Fagan, Director of the Human Rights Centre, and I will now pass you over to him.
Hi, everyone. So some of you will know me, some of you may not. My name is Andrew Fagan. I am Director of the Human Rights Centre at the University of Essex. So firstly, congratulations, huge congratulations. You're the first graduating cohort of students who had to study under the conditions of COVID, and you have had to show great resilience and amazing, I'm sure, tenacity to withstand the various unprecedented challenges that COVID threw at all of us, but particularly you. So well done, huge well done for graduating and completing your studies so successfully under such unprecedentedly difficult circumstances. Secondly, you may not know this, but in graduating from the human rights programs at the University of Essex, you're basically joining a mafia. And that mafia consists of well over now 3,000 alumni of the human rights programs at undergraduate, master's and PhD levels who have passed through the educational system, as it were, culture, environment at the University of Essex. That Essex mafia, or family if you prefer, are undertaking essential work throughout the world in support and the defense of human rights. Some of them have gone on to professional careers in international organizations. Some of them have gone to work for their own national governments. Some are working in academia. Others are working at grassroots level, at the front line, as it were, of the human rights challenge and struggle. So you join that particular cohort and that particular community, and there are numerous ways, of course, in which you will be able to benefit from your membership of that particular mafia. Stay in touch with us, remain in contact with us through our social media feeds, keep coming to our events, and you can formally, as it were, connect with the other members of the Essex Mafia through following the Essex Human Rights Alumni Association Facebook page. You can find that by going to Facebook. Finally, again, congratulations. Take time to really savor what you have achieved. Enjoy this term, enjoy this moment with your loved ones and with your family. You've earned it. So well done, everyone. I hope you have a fabulous day. Sorry, of course, that this couldn't occur in person. I'm sat here in my rather pleasant garden in rural France. Hopefully, I'm sure we'll be able to meet in some distant place at some time. Well done again. Take care. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Donald Nicholson. I'm the director of the Essex Law Clinic and would like to share with you some of this year's highlights and achievements. One major achievement is the fact that despite the lockdown, we've managed to see more clients than in previous years. By conducting all of our interviews via Zoom, we've already seen 123 clients, 9 more than the same time last year. Admittedly, we've had to temporarily suspend some of our public legal education projects, which involve attending local organizations. But many of these projects, as well as others such as law reform and investigating miscarriages of justice, have continued. Indeed, last year, we added a very successful project and students were trained in mediation techniques and publicized its value to local organizations. In fact, the clinic's growing reputation means that we are regularly approached by organizations wanting to work with us. The most recent example is the charity Next Chapter, which works with survivors of domestic abuse, a collaboration which will complement our existing work with survivors of sexual abuse. All of this is made possible by the fact that every year the number of clinic students increases. This year there were 232, though only about half were trained to take on cases. The rest were confined to participating in the various projects as part of an apprenticeship as bronze members, much like a solicitor training contract or barrister's pupillage. However, we also have our senior partners, or QCs, in the form of gold members who are rewarded for making outstanding contribution to the clinic. Those graduating include Katie Antwi-Giemer, Alistair Burden, Dina Dam, and Nathan Woodmark. Particular mention must be made of Sam Howlett and Maria Hock, who as student directors helped steer the clinic to the marvelous position it is in now by serving on its management committee. In addition, Annabel Pike's 3-year leadership of the LGBTQ+ unit led to being announced as runner-up for best contribution by an individual student in the prestigious Law Works and Attorney General's Pro Bono Awards. This is the second year in a row in which the clinic has been recognized in this way. These are just some of the 51 students leaving the clinic this year. All of them have helped ensure the clinic is such a very strong position to serve the community and to foster skilled and ethically aware law graduates. Many thanks to all of you. Good luck for the future, and please keep in touch.
Congratulations on graduating, especially after such a tough year that you all had. And you did it with a heck of a lot of perseverance and resilience. And luckily, those are all very transferable skills for doing human rights work in today's world. So I just want to send you off with a little bit of a musical accompaniment. I tried to find a kazoo to do it myself, but couldn't find a kazoo. And so I have to resort to YouTube. So here you go. I couldn't have said it better myself. Get out there, do good work, make us proud, make your families proud, make yourselves proud, and don't stay strangers.
Hello, everyone. My name is Onyeka Osuji. I'm the director of the Commercial Law Postgraduate Programs here in the law school. First, I would like to extend my congratulations to all the graduates in the commercial law programs, the International Commercial and Business Law, the International Trade Law, and the International Trade and Maritime Law. And for the very first time, the International Commercial and Business Law with Professional Placement and International Trade Law with Professional Placement. What a year we've had. When the academic year started in 2019, none of us expected what the following few months would bring due to COVID. But when we were all forced to move online, when everything appeared to have been in one place online, every one of you demonstrated resilience, demonstrated adaptive capacity. Yes, we all were impacted by COVID, but at the end of it all, I believe that there were things we should all celebrate. And I do hope wherever you are, whatever you do, in the years to come, you remember how you were able to continue with your studies, you were able to do your dissertation, you were able to undertake your professional placements despite the difficulties. And you were able to achieve excellent results across board. So many congratulations and very best wishes to all of you.
My name is Patricia Palacios Zuluaga, and I was, until very recently, the director of the Human Rights Centre Clinic at the University of Essex. I'm here today to say congratulations to the class of 2021. And in particular, congratulations to those of you graduating today who worked with us on the Human Rights Centre Clinic during your time at Essex. On top of completing an already demanding degree, you made the decision to dedicate yourselves to doing your part to make this world a little better. You worked with UNAIDS, Ceasefire, the United Nations Special Rapporteur on Freedom of Religion or Belief, the Law Society of England and Wales, Trial International and Harm Reduction International. You also worked on the award-winning Digital Verification Unit, on the Rule of Law in Armed Conflict project, and on the tremendously important Death Penalty Mitigation project. In doing so, you have added your knowledge, your energy, your drive and your talent to the global project of human rights today. Clinical work is always challenging, but as this year's graduating cohort, you also dealt with the devastating effects of the COVID-19 pandemic, which forced us to bring an abrupt end to project work at the start of lockdown. You conducted yourselves admirably throughout this crisis. With dogged determination and professionalism, you all managed to deliver your outputs 3 months earlier than expected, which was greatly appreciated by our partners. I want to thank you for all your hard work, for sticking with it when it was difficult, for remaining professional throughout a global pandemic, and for making us proud to call you alumni of the Human Rights Centre Clinic. On behalf of all of us at the clinic, we wish you all the very best for the future as you carry our name and the name of the University of Essex with you forward in all the wonderful things you will achieve. Congratulations.
Hi everyone, I'm Anıl Yılmaz. I'm the Director of Undergraduate Studies in the School of Law. I would like to send you all my heartfelt congratulations on your graduation. I hope all of you are enjoying this wonderful achievement. All of us in the School of Law are very excited to see you graduate this year. We have all been really impressed with the resilience of your cohort in the face of the hardships you encountered in the past year and a half due to the pandemic's impact on our lives. Despite the challenging circumstances around us in the world today, I hope that each of you will be embarking upon new adventures after completing your law degree at Essex. I also do hope that you will continue to keep in touch with us in the school, and the friendships you've made while at Essex will continue to enrich your life. Take good care of yourselves.
Okay, finally, on behalf of my colleagues in the School of Law and the Human Rights Centre, can I again congratulate you all on your very, very wonderful achievements and to wish you the very best for the future. We have greatly enjoyed having you here at Essex.